Hello and welcome to my English channel. This is your English podcast for easy English conversation. Take a deep breath. Relax your body. This is a slow English podcast for learners. Today, I want to tell you a simple story. It is a story about a morning, a normal morning, but this morning changed everything. Listen carefully. You do not need to understand every word. Just relax and listen. Every morning was the same. The alarm rang at 6:30. The sound was loud. The sound was annoying. I opened my eyes. I felt tired, very tired. My body was heavy. My mind was already stressed. I looked at the ceiling and thought, not again, another long day. I stayed in bed. 5 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Then panic. I looked at the clock. I was late again. I jumped out of bed. I rushed to the bathroom. I rushed to get dressed. No breakfast. No calm. No plan. Just stress. Every morning felt like a race. A race I was always losing. On the bus, I felt angry. Angry at the traffic. Angry at my job, angry at myself. I looked at other people. Everyone looked tired. Everyone looked quiet. I thought, is this life? Wake up, rush, work, sleep, repeat. I felt stuck, and this happened every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, always the same. One night, I went to bed very late. I watched videos. I checked my phone. I told myself, tomorrow will be better. But deep inside, I knew tomorrow would be the same. I slept, not well, not deeply. Then something small happened, very small, but very important. The alarm rang again. 6:30, the same sound. The same room, the same tired body. I opened my eyes, and for a moment, I did not move. I stayed still. I listened to my breathing. In, out, in, out. Then a thought came to my mind. A very simple thought. What if I wake up 10 minutes earlier tomorrow? That was it. Not 1 hour earlier. Not a big change, just 10 minutes. I smiled a little. 10 minutes is not scary. 10 minutes is possible. I got out of bed. The day started like always. Busy, fast, tiring. But that thought stayed with me all day. 10 minutes. That night, I made a decision. A small decision. I put my phone far from my bed. Very far. I set my alarm for 6:20. 6:20. 10 minutes earlier. I told myself, just try. Only one day. Then I slept. The next morning, the alarm rang. 6:20. I opened my eyes. I wanted to stay in bed. I really wanted to stay. But I remember my promise. I stood up, slowly. I did not rush. I went to the kitchen. I drank a glass of water. I sat down. Silence. No phone. No noise. Just me. I breathed. For the first time in a long time, my morning felt calm. I did not do anything special. No exercise. No big plan. I just sat. I looked out the window. The sky was quiet. The world was still sleeping. I felt something new. Peace. Just for a few minutes. Then 6:30 came. I got ready for work. But something was different. I was not running. I was not angry. I had time. That day, something strange happened. I smiled on the bus. Not because life was perfect, but because I felt proud. I did one small thing for myself. Only 10 minutes. The next day, I did it again. 6:20. Wake up, water, silence. Again and again. One day became 2 days. 2 days became 1 week. And something changed. Not outside, inside. I started to enjoy mornings. I added small things. One stretch, one deep breath, one simple plan for the day. Nothing difficult, just simple actions. My days slowly changed. I was more focused. I was less angry. People noticed. "You look calmer," someone said. I smiled. They did not know. It was just 10 minutes. Let me say this slowly. Big change does not come from big actions. Big change comes from small habits, daily habits. Maybe you are listening right now. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe your mornings are stressful. Let me ask you something. What is your morning like? Do you rush? Do you feel angry? Do you feel tired before the day begins? You are not alone. You do not need to change your life today. You do not need motivation. You only need one small decision. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Earlier. Imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up a little earlier. You sit. You breathe. No phone. No stress. Just you. How does that feel? This story is not about waking up early. It is about control. When you control your morning, you control your day. And when you control your day, you slowly control your life. I am not special. I was tired. I was lost. I was stressed. But I started small. And small was enough. Let's repeat an important sentence together. Say it in your mind. Small habits create big change. Again, small habits create big change. One more time. Small habits create big change. Before we finish, take one deep breath. In, out. Ask yourself one question. What small habit can I start tomorrow? Not next month. Not next year. Tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Take care of yourself. And remember, your life can change with one small decision. See you in the next episode.